Okay, in this particular chapter, we'll talk about the video capabilities in Gemini. Now, the latest models of Gemini, that is the 1.5 Flash and the 1.5 Pro, can take in a maximum of 50 minutes of video with audio, and without audio, you can have around 60 minutes of video. And you can upload a maximum of 10 videos within each particular prompt. Now, the same goes for the Pro as well. Now, if you're using the previous version, then you can only take in a maximum of 2 minutes and you can have only one videos per prompt. So in this particular example, we'll be using the 1.5 Flash and the 1.5 Pro. If you're uploading a video, these videos are sampled at 1 frame per second and each video frame consists of 258 tokens. And if you're using Gemini 1.5, the audio track is also encoded with the video frames, and each audio track is broken up also into a 1 second chunk, and each 1 second chunk consists of 32 tokens. And similarly, the video and the audio tokens are interleaved together with their timestamps. Now, each timestamp takes 7 tokens. So let's assume that we have a video of 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Let's see how many tokens will be used upload a video of this particular length. Okay, so I'm back in my console again, and in my particular prompt, I have written the specifications for calculating the token. Now, this is the same thing that I had shown you over here. So let's go back to a console and let's type in how much tokens would be consumed if my video is around 2.5 minutes. So let's type the prompt. Let's finish this prompt. So let's say my video is of length 232. Let's see how many tokens will be calculated. I'll be using the Gemini Pro, and let's also keep the temperature at 0 so that we get the most precise answer. Let's click on this. And here you can see that it's doing the conversion. So 2 minutes 32 seconds corresponds to 152 seconds. And the video frames would be 258 into 152. That would be around this much. Similarly for the audio, each second of audio consists of 32 tokens. So that would be a extra 4,864 tokens. And for the timestamp, which is basically 7. So a total of 7 into 152 is around 1064 tokens. So addition of all three would result in a value of 45,144 tokens. Okay, so what we'll do next is we'll upload a video of 2 minutes 32 seconds and we will check how much particular token is consumed by it. So let's go to our insert media. Let's click on import. So here I have a sample video which is exactly 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So let's click on this and let's open this. And I'll just remove all the other tokens from the prompt. And you can see you get a value of 45,430. So it's a little bit off, maybe by around a few hundred tokens, but it's approximately the same value. So it's basically supposed to be 45,144, but it gives you a total token of 45,430. So this is how you can calculate how many tokens. Okay, some of the things you need to consider before uploading the video includes that models will refuse to provide answers on videos that violate the safety policies of Gemini. The next thing to note is that the model that support audio might mistake recognizing sound that's not speech. That's another important thing to remember. And the third thing to note is that the model might mistake understanding high-speed motion in video due to the fixed 1 frame per second sampling rate. So this is a very important note. If you're using high-speed motion in the video, then it might not be able to recognize that. And the fourth thing to note is if you're using Gemini 1.5 Flash, the models might return transcriptions that do not include punctuations. Okay, so first use case that we would consider would be transcribing a video. So we'll be taking a sample video from my library and we'll be converting that into text. So let's see how we can do that. Let's go back to our console once more. So let's upload another video. So I have a video from and one thing to note is you cannot upload a video of more than 7 MB. So let's click on this. And once the video has been uploaded, so you will see the number of tokens once the video has been uploaded. You can see that it's around 83,000 tokens. All that I need to write within the prompt is just transcribe this video. Okay, you can see that the transcription is happening and it's precisely able to figure out what I'm saying in this particular video. I'll give you a link to this video in the description below as well. And you can see that it does a really good job of transcribing that particular video. Now this is really good. If I were to try the same thing using ChatGPT, even the paid version, it wouldn't give you this particular output. So actually let's go and try that out once as well. So let's go to a chat GPT prompt. I'm using the 4.0, which is a paid version. Let's click on attach file, upload from computer, and let's try to upload the same video. So this is the same video. If I click on this, and let's again just tell the prompt just to transcribe the video. So all that it does is it gives you a Python code, and this code once executed should give you the transcribed text. So let's see whether it works. You can see that it doesn't work. It just gives you an error. I've tried this code a few times and it never really gives any answer. So if you want to transcribe your file, then your Gemini Vertex AI is the best tool to use. Okay, so the next use case would be to create timestamps. For this, I'll be using a old Charlie Chaplin movie, and I'll ask Gemini to create timestamps for that particular video. So let's go back to a console once more. So here, let's click on insert media, upload again. And this time I'll take this particular sample video. Again, this is the same 2 minutes video that I had previously uploaded. So here I'll just ask the prompt to just create timestamps. So here you can see that the Gemini is able to predict what happens at a particular timestamp. So here at this particular timestamp, this particular activity takes place. And similarly for the rest, you can see that the timestamps were created properly as well. So the last thing that we'll do is we'll just ask the Gemini prompt to create or to just summarize this particular video. So let's go back again. Again, it's an old video clip. So let's click on. So here it's able to give a summary of what exactly is happening in this video. Now this is really beautiful. Now this is way ahead of what your ChatGPT could do. If I upload the same video on ChatGPT, let's do that once. Upload from computer, and let's just take the same sample video. And if I were to just tell the prompt just to summarize this video, so again, it'll just write a Python code and it'll try to figure out what's basically happening within the video. But this really does not work most of the time. So let's see what the answer is. So it just gives you basically very bare minimum information. It just tells you that it's around 2 minutes and it's unable to transcribe it directly. I can summarize it based on the content after if you prefer. So this actually is not very good. So again, if you want to do any kind of video processing or transcription, the best tool that you can use is basically your Google Vertex AI. That's it for this one. I'll see you in the next.